Hello, my loves. A transmission. So today was an interesting morning as I rose and was doing everything so smoothly, divinely on time, running like a magician itself, right? Smooth mechanical workings of how my day was progressing forward. And I was excited. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to have time to focus. Yeah, hair tie broke my hair this morning. My hair would have been so much cuter if it didn't, but you know what? This thing that we structurize our lives around, time, it turned into matter today. And somehow it affected my existence and my being here. And because of that, it made me step back and question myself and ask myself, what is it that holds me to this reality so much to where I feel an emotional pull, an emotional tug at the act of things that occur? And this takes us into all of the happenings of the now, with the election, with the things in the world going on, like everything, because life is like but a dream right now. But is it a dream or is it a nightmare? And this leads me to the next thought. How do we propel forward, omitting ourselves from the bounds of these chains and cord cutting from all these things that hold us back? And this brings me to the next question. Are you resurrecting yourself, or have you buried the aspects of yourself that you no longer want to be dealt? Because oftentimes it is so easy for us to go back to that self and be able to just look at it and be like, why was I here for so long? Why was I this way? What made me this way? And then we start dissecting it so much that we lose touch with the momentum of now, that we are in our current state, and we go back into that mental prison cell. And when we do that, that's awesome. But when we do that, my loves, that is a step backwards. But at a time of Mercury being in retrograde, as it's kind of closing out right now, that is okay, because now we have that ability to start moving into the propelling forward energy. And even if we've touched back on our matters of our darkness or our shadows or our insecurities or our sense of lack that we felt in the past, that's okay, because the thing is, there's beauty in the pain. As much as I'm not an advocate of saying that we always have to have pain to be able to have success, I do feel, yes, there is a huge push whenever we do face things like pain. It's not necessarily ideal, but it happens, you know? And when it happens, it's best to accept it, because that's all we can do, loves. That is all we can do. That is all we can do moving forward. We have to learn how to accept ourselves so much to where it doesn't matter if it's a negative trait, seemingly negative, or if it's a positive trait. And I actually woke up with this like phrase in my mind. I wish I could remember it to an exact, but it was something about be the positive charge enacted in your life, or something of that matter. And I had such intense dream state last night. It was beautiful. Like, I woke up feeling like a queen. I don't know how anyone else felt with their dream state, but but yes. Okay, so this isn't going to be a long message today, because I want to get in my zone and I want to go into my zen. And I'm going to go on my late journey into work today, because that is what I'm doing. I'm currently in momentum of travel to get to a place that gives me the currency and energy exchange of what I do for their services, and my exchange of theirs through my currency monetarily. And that is how life works at this momentum of now. But soon it will be a different currency, and I feel it immensely. But either way, loves, I love you so much. Have a blessed day. I will be on Twitter if you want to find me. I will be chirping my minefields, I'm sure, throughout the day. I love you. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's an amazing time to be alive. Again, with the eye contact, I'm still working on it, but I will get there. And I love you, and I love you, and I love you. And I know this is going to sound odd, but I'm probably going to listen to myself the rest of my way to work to get into my zen, because my own messages are actually helpful to me. And sometimes I have to listen back to be able to get their codes. I love you all so much. So just know this space is not only a space for me to put out to help you all, it is also to help me. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. And also, if you enjoy my content, like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it so much. I value the currency of our energy exchange, because energy can be exchanged in so many more ways than what we just typically think. But I love you all. I'll talk to you soon.